everyone, welcome back to Function Pilates. I'm Vanessa Kelly, founder of Function Pilates, located here in Tempe, Arizona, and today I'm back with another workout for you on the mat using the stability ball as a prop. Of course, you can always do these exercises without the stability ball, but that's the fun of this workout today. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I have over 100 workouts here in that playlist, from Pilates mat, postural therapy, and a ton of apparatus workouts. And if you are interested in purchasing a stability ball and not sure where to find that, you can use that description box. There's a link to our Amazon storefront shop, so you can check out all the stuff that we have there and other recommended workouts if you like this one. So if you guys are ready to get started, let's go ahead and begin.
Let's go ahead and begin on our back, having that ball nearby us, and we can place our legs right on top of it. Just get nice and snug against that ball and lie down comfortably. Just take those arms into a cactus position. And we're going to gently just start to twist with the ball here through our lower body, just opening up through that low back, allowing any tension to release as we find our breath. Come into center, just neutralizing our neck here. And then let's go ahead and begin by placing the soles of our feet on that ball and then stretch those legs out long. As you go ahead and flex, maybe press and dig your heels into the ball to get a little bit more connection. And you can think of this as you are doing footwork. Let's go heels together, toes apart, press. And we're just doing this to simply open up through the hips, open up through the backs of those legs, and address some activation through those ankles. Let's take it into a nice wider position, turn those toes outward. The knees are going out, extending about 5 repetitions each variation here. I'm just taking it as slow or a little bit more faster paced that you'd like. Let's find a single leg version, so pressing out with that right leg, holding our left leg in tabletop. Already starting to become aware of our abdominal muscles here as we maintain this neutral pelvis. Just switching sides. Right leg comes to tabletop, extend long with that left leg. Taking inventory of your neck and your jaw, shoulders relaxed, coming back down. From here, we're going to go ahead and extend that left leg upward as you push out with the right. So adding some coordination, get that brain working here. Reach up and lower down. And switching sides, reach that right leg out, lift up and over, up and over. Pointing energetically out through those toes. Bring it back in. Let's start with those feet. On the heels are on the ball here, legs are stretched. We're going to go into a bridge. So take an inhale there and exhale, squeeze with those glutes, press those palms into the floor and lower back down again. So as we press our heels and our hands into the floor and the ball, you're going to feel the back side of your body start to develop some heat here. Exhale, we lift. Inhale to lower. And as we adjust our feet into the center of the ball, we are challenged with keeping our balance. Go ahead and bend those knees, come into more of that bridge position where we're going to really articulate through the spine here, feeling those hamstrings get a little bit more heated up. You may cramp, so just be mindful. Maybe you're not lifting your spine up just as high to your shoulder blades. So again, understand your body, what it needs today. Listen to it, tracking your progress, and just really focusing on the awareness that your spine brings as we articulate and elongate. And relax there. Exhale. We're going to lift it back up again. Hold. You're going to straighten your legs. We're going to lower the hips back down. We're going to bend. Let's repeat. So bridge yourself up. Hold those hips high as you straighten the legs. Lower the hips down with the legs straight. bend the knees to come back in. We bridge back up. We reach it long. Lower those hips down. Beautiful job. So let's go ahead and reverse it. Let's exhale with the legs straight. Now keep those hips lifted and then lower. Beautiful. Exhale, we lift the hips. We keep them lifted as we bend the knees, and then we roll the spine down. Beautiful. So this is all about strengthening those hips and hamstrings, our knees. Finally, we're going to take it into advanced variation. So you're going to lift up, keep those hips lifted as we bridge and bend and straighten the legs here. So if this is too challenging, feel free to go back to those first variations. But if you're doing this, great. Keep those hips lifted. Keep breathing. About 5 repetitions and lower that spine down. Beautiful. So straighten out those legs. Let's get a nice little stretch here. So when you're ready, lift up that left leg, grab a hold of the back of the calf or the back of the thigh. And then once you're ready, flex and point through those toes just to deepen through that hamstring stretch. Beautiful. And that should feel relatively good after what we've just done. And then rest that down. Good. So with the same side here, right ankle is grounded. Arms are beside you. We're going to float that left leg up, and we're going to go into a single leg circle. So you're sweeping it out and around. And again, our circle is going to be as big as we can stabilize our hips here. So if you feel like your hips are moving too much, then you know you need to go smaller in range. Reverse when you're ready. Good. And then set it down. About 5 repetitions each way. Perfect. So left leg is down. Let's lift up that right side. Get a nice hamstring stretch here. Flex and point when you're ready. And we'll prepare ourselves for that single leg circle again. And this is a new side, so you might have more mobility. You might be a little stronger, and that's okay. So once you are ready, left leg is grounded, right leg comes up. We're going to sweep that leg out and around. About 5 circles out, and then 5 circles inward towards the midline to sweep it around. Really focus on both of your hips staying grounded so there's no Elvis in the pelvis, not a lot of shifting. Even your upper body is nice and stable. And rest that down. Good. So as we bend our legs, we get a nice little breather here and just let them float and melt across that ball. And we're going to take our arms straight up towards the ceiling. Take a breath and exhale, float on up. Nice simple chest lift here. Fingertips are energetically reaching towards the ball. And lower the head down. Think of the chin coming towards the chest, eyesight down towards the pubic bone as we lift into a nice comfortable flex position, warming up through our abs. Exhale. Good. And lift. And lift. Perfect. Exhale here. Inhale it down. Hold at the top there, and then just go from side to side as we go into these lateral flexions. It's as if you were reaching your fingers towards the ball here. So it's not the arm reaching, it's actually the body moving from side to side, digging a little deeper into our obliques. Beautiful. Rest those hands behind your head like a little basket. And take that left leg to tabletop, finding another chest lift. So just another variation to our chest lift here as we increase the challenge. But notice that your elbows are staying wide, they're not bending in. Go ahead and switch positions. Switch legs, right leg in tabletop, exhale, we lift. Inhale, lower. Chest is staying wide. You're using your breath as you exhale up. It's almost like those ribs are pulling inward together. They're funneling, and as you inhale down, they're expanding. Let's extend those legs out nice and long. Once again, take a breath. Arms up to the top, to the ceiling. Exhale, curl. Going right into hundreds here, so you're breathing in for 5 counts and breathing out for 5 counts. Beautiful. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Think about your belly button drawing down towards the floor. Your arms are long. They're energetically pressing downward. There's a little bit of movement in your upper body, and your legs are grounded and steady. Perfect. Almost there, guys. Keep breathing. And then rest and relax. Good. So from here, let's go ahead and begin to bring our legs around the ball here so you can feel those inner thighs activate right away. Good. You can always bend your legs into tabletop, and we're just going to slowly go into these tick-tocks where we're lowering, lifting, which again, it's easy to lower. Actually, on this one, it's a little challenging to lower down. It's going to be a little easier to lift up, but you know that we want to maintain the natural curves of our spine here. So be mindful of how far you go. Good. Feel the lower portion of your abdominals kick in if you're not just thinking about the inner thighs, and rest it there. Let's take it into the tabletop position and arms in cactus, and we're going to go into our spine twist, which is, again, another variation of what we did earlier in our warm-up. Beautiful. So it's an inhale over, it's an exhale to pull through center. Upper body is nice and grounded. It's stable. Good. Shoulders are stretching out. Obliques are getting warm. And then grab a hold of that ball. Nice. So carefully, you can go ahead and sit yourself up. And we're going to hang on to that ball. So it's a little bit of arm work here with this 75-inch stability ball. And we're going to have our knees bent. They can be wide and go into that C curve here. You can have a soft bend to those elbows to activate through your biceps. Press those feet into the floor, scoop through that belly, lower it back. Good. So again, this workout can be done with any size ball, but if you're looking for something a little larger, I have made some recommendations in that Amazon shop, so you can click on the link below to view some of those options. Raise your arms up, lift, restack the spine. Exhale, C curve it down, float the arms up, lower it down, restack the spine. So we are bringing a little bit of upper body into our abdominal work here. Press those feet, ground yourself. The grounding creates and builds more of that deeper connection through those abs. Going into an oblique version. So now you are just passing through the midline, tapping the ball towards the floor and lifting. Lower body does nothing different. It stays quiet. Upper body is rotating through the spine. Notice how that feels different. And return through center. Tap to the left. Tap to the right. And return all the way up to sitting. Beautiful. From here, we're going to go ahead and find that ball. We're going to take it into a nice sideline series here. So with that being said, we're going to take it in. You want to find a place where you can be nice and stable and going into the side over. So I like my feet against the wall, staggered. Your hip is against the ball. Interlace those hands behind the head. As we dip, we take the inhale, and as we exhale, we lift up. So it's about 10 repetitions here. Good. Just really pressing your hip into the ball. Now, to make this challenging, you can always bring that ball a little bit lower so it's less around your ribs and more towards the lower portion of your hip. Perfect. So staying with our sideline series, we're going to go ahead and get into a glute exercise. So do the best you can to stabilize yourself and get comfortable, but we're going to go ahead and have our left knee bent. You're supported with the ball there with your left arm, and you're going to begin to raise your right leg up to hip level. So you're tapping and lifting. So we're getting deep into the glute, deep into the hamstrings, Abs are on, and they should feel warm at this point. Nice and easy. Hold it there. Little circles, little golf ball circles here. Really outlining it out. Yes. And then go and flex your foot, bend the knee and straighten the leg. So this is a tricky one. The knee is going to be in line with your hip. It's really the actual flexion of the knee as you bring your heel towards your tailbone. Excellent. Doing what you can here as you hold this position. Your left leg is doing a lot of stabilization here. And then lower it down. Perfect. And nice work there, guys. So let's go ahead and take this to the other side. So we're going to find our sideline glute series first before we go into our side overs. So ground yourself here. And when you're ready, we're floating that leg up and down. Again, things to notice is how much more flexibility or mobility you have in this hip. Maybe you're feeling the work a little bit quicker if there's any more weakness occurring on this side, but pointing out through those toes really enhances it. And again, find those golf ball circles as we take it around, getting a little deeper intrinsically into the muscles and flex the foot. And we're going to kick our heel towards our tailbone and straighten the leg. Abs are drawn in, chest is lifted. Are you collapsing into the ball? So things to really take inventory and just really identify what your body is doing. Of course, when we get fatigued and we want to compensate. Again, 10 repetitions on each of these variations. Beautiful. And rest it there. Go ahead and find your wall again. We're going to take it into our side overs. So again, you're going to stagger the feet. Allow your hips to be gently pressing up against the ball. You're going to interlace those hands behind your head. Ribs are closed. Take an inhale, dip it over, exhale it up. Beautiful job. And comment below, guys. Let me know if there's any specific exercise you really are enjoying, you'd like to see more of in any of these mat workouts here. Good. So keep breathing. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. You got it. And rest it. So from here, we're going to go into a little bit of back extension. So we're going to go ahead and take it so that our heels are together, toes apart, supported by the baseboard. Pelvis is pressing into the ball. As we inhale, we rise on up, interlacing those hands behind the head. Chest is open. We exhale to melt over the ball. But with every inhale, as you lift the chest, notice the activation occurring in your upper body, in your back muscles. Again, about 10 repetitions here. And lift. Exhale over and lift. Hold it at the top there. Cactus the arms. It's like you're putting luggage into the overhead bin here. Yes. Reach and straighten the arms and bend and flex. And pulse it back. Just add a little bit more oomph into this. Beautiful work. And relax it. Good job there, guys. So let's go ahead and start our cool down here. So as you push that ball against the wall, your back is supported against it. We can go ahead and have a seat. This should be a lot more comfortable. You can have your legs bent or you can have them straight, but let's have these arm circles. So just melt your head back, sweep those arms up and around, opening up the chest and those shoulders. Good. And pick about 3 to 5 repetitions, and then you can reverse when you're ready. Beautiful job. If you guys are liking these mat workouts, you're looking for more ways to improve your mat workouts at home, we are launching an online course, and it's going to be the perfect mat routine. So again, if you're interested, go ahead and give me a comment below so I know who's interested and we can contact you when it is up and ready. Go ahead and take a child's pose to finish it off. Maybe have those knees nice and wide. You can use the ball, you don't have to use the ball. Just pick and choose what feels better for your body today. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new, would love to have you subscribe, hit a thumbs up for me, leave a comment, and I will see you next time.